on Liberty Ave. All right, it is now time to play Are You Smarter Than? 412-333-WXDX. Once again, the numbers, 412-333-WXDX. The first caller in gets themselves an opportunity to win tickets to go see Rise Against. The Rise Against show the day after tomorrow is sold out, but we've had tickets and we've been giving away all week long, and this is our final pair, and we decided to hold on to a pair for Are You Smarter Than? A special guest back in studio, well, not back in studio, but back with us for the first time in a few weeks. Well, almost a month and a half, 2 months now.
Yeah.
She was part of the competition to determine who the Hockey Hottie would be.
She came in last, I think. Did you come in last? Are you sure you didn't?
I was third.
Were you third?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You came in last in the trivia department.
Oh, no. I was like first in that.
No. Did you draw the picture of the ham, of the pig?
No, that wasn't me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I wrote Detroit sucks.
That's right.
Yeah, we asked a question about, I don't know, what was the question we asked where someone drew the pig?
I think who the coach was.
Yeah, who's the coach of the Philadelphia Flyers?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and someone actually, instead of coming up with a name, drew a pig. Which
that was a good pig.
A very creative answer and a very well-sketched pig, too.
On a detail.
Now, did you... And we should point out why she's here in the first place, but Holly, one of our Hockey Hottie contestants, is here. She's one of the Miller Lite girls, and we're thrilled to have her in studio for that. But also because we met her at the competition at the Smiling Moose on the South Side. As it turns out, you would have seen a horrible loss, an 8-4 defeat for the Pittsburgh Penguins at the hand of the Philadelphia Flyers. Would you have wanted to go anyway, knowing what you know now?
Absolutely not. No way.
So you should be thanking us.
I watched it at home, and it was sad even at home. It would have been sadder there.
Now, the girl who won in the body paint got re-body painted and went back again with a guy. Well, did she? No, she went with her dad, right?
Yeah.
Well, she went with her dad to the contest, but then we hooked her up with a listener to go back to another game.
Right,
Because remember, the game that we gave her tickets to was the one where we got smoked.
Right.
And then when she went back the second time, we won.
So we thought there was something there. But
Right.
Are you single?
I'm not single.
Oh, you're not single? You have attachments? I was going to say, because we could get you a date to Rise Against if you wanted to, since we're matchmakers.
We've done pretty well with that over the last few weeks.
We're like that episode of South Park a few weeks ago.
Are you sure you don't want to just compare and contrast? Nobody will know.
No.
Now, did you study the Globe? Did you study the Globe well enough?
Yeah, I looked at it 10 minutes.
What did you learn from the Globe in our office that you didn't know before? Like, what did you come away with?
What sea was next to India?
What sea is next to India, then?
The Arabian Sea.
Tim, scratch that one off.
Oh, well. Now I'm screwed. Now I got to come up with a fifth question. All right, it's best of 5. 4, 1,
where is Arabia?
Hold on for a second. Where did you think it was before?
Not there. The other side.
The other side.
Right near Arabia.
The other side of the imaginary globe. All right, 412-333-WXDX. Call in right now, and you could win tickets to see Rise Against if you beat Holly, the Miller Lite girl / Hockey Hottie alum, here on 105.9 The X for Are You Smarter Than, our cheap rip-off knockoff of Are You Smarter Than 5th Grader. It's coming up on 105.9 The X. This is the X Morning Show. It's a Friday. It's the 9 o'clock hour. That means it's time for Are You Smarter Than. It's our cheap rip-off knockoff of Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader here on 105.9 The X. Did you hear another station's trying to copy us on this?
Not trying to. Blatantly ripping us off.
Ripping us off. We've been doing this bit for like 6 or 7 years or whatever the case is. How long have we been on the air? 6 years?
6 years. Almost a full 6 years.
All right, so we've been doing this for 6 years, and all of a sudden somebody on another station is doing it on a nighttime show.
Mm-hmm.
But we do it first. We do it better because we have hotter girls here. Like, for instance, Holly, the Hockey Hottie alum.
We stole it first.
Yeah, we stole it from Fox first before they stole it from us, damn it. She's also a Miller Lite girl, and she's here to play against Suzanne, who's calling in. Suzanne, where are you calling from?
I'm at work right now.
Okay, where at work exactly?
Monaca.
In Monaca. All right, now, if you win, you get tickets to see Rise Against for the sold-out show. Suzanne, I'm guessing you've never entered the Hockey Hottie contest, have you?
I haven't.
All right, if you win this, you're an automatic entry to the Hockey Hottie contest as well.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, and yes, and also if you win this, we will forever refer to that bridge as the Monaca-Rochester Bridge, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, how do you want it? Do you want it to be Monaca-Rochester, or do you want it to be Rochester-Monaca?
Monaca, Rochester.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go with that. Or is this the bridge that's getting renamed after Stan Musial today?
I think
now I'm
so.
confused. All right, we'll go with question number 1 for you first, Suzanne, okay?
Okay.
We actually did reference this earlier in the program, if you were listening, with a Jimmy Kimmel joke. But at any rate, Cinco de Mayo is coming up, obviously, tomorrow. Big holiday. Cinco de Mayo is a holiday meant to commemorate the unlikely victory of the Mexican forces over which nation in May of 1862? Take a guess, and if you don't get it, then Holly has a chance to steal. And do remember, she studied her globe earlier today.
Spain.
Spain. Good guess, but incorrect. Holly, would you like to take a guess as to which nation the Mexican forces were fighting, which gave us the Cinco de Mayo celebration?
South America.
They were fighting the nation of South America. Now, do you say that because you think Mexico is in South America?
From the great South American expansion into the north.
You know that South America is a
She was going to go with Arabia, but she knew we wouldn't go with that.
That's too far away.
Right.
Right. It's a long way from the Arabian Sea for India to
Let's
fight.
just say Spain was closer.
France was the country. France.
What were the French doing over there anyway, huh?
He's always.
All right, so we are 0 for 0 as we go for our best of 5. This might take a while. Question number 2. Since we are partaking a little bit here today in Cinco de Mayo, we're going to give Holly this question. What alcohol is commonly distilled from the blue agave plant?
Tequila.
Tequila is correct. Way to go.
As she takes a big sip of her margarita.
All right, so she's up 1-0. Suzanne, you can keep pace by answering this question correctly, all right?
Okay.
The force on the object due to gravity in science is called what?
Gravitational force.
Gravitational force. Could I ask you to be a little bit more specific?
What is that force?
Yeah,
what does it do?
The force on an... I will rephrase here to make it a little bit easier. The force on an object due to gravity is what? Like, I have a force on gravity, you have a force on gravity, Bob has a force on gravity, Holly's breasts have a force on gravity.
I'm sure yours do too.
Gravitational force. Weight.
Weight is correct!
Yes.
See, I wanted to leave... I felt a little guilty there because Holly's actually drinking tequila, and I asked her a question about tequila, so I wanted to make it fair. All right, here's the deal, Holly. If you get this question right, then you win.
Okay.
If she gets it right, then she wins if she steals it from you. If not, we go to a tiebreaker question, all right?
You got it.
Your question is this. It's a tradition here on Are You Smarter Than. We always ask our Are You Smarter Than girl to use a complicated vocabulary word in a sentence, all right? This has gone back literally weeks and weeks now.
Yes.
I hope you're not using that same word, where everyone thought it was like golf.
Where everyone thought it was golf?
Golf?
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
I don't remember that one. What was it?
Undulating.
Yeah,
Oh,
undulating.
Undulating. Okay.
We know what's undulating on you, Holly. All right, your question, though, is a different word. It's hyperbole. Use the word hyperbole in a sentence.
In a sentence.
Or just breathe deeply again. That was fine, too.
There was no... Oh, God. It's hard to use it. I can define it.
Okay.
Okay, define it, and then that
Define
will
it,
lead
then
you to
use it
use it
in
in
a
a
sentence.
sentence.
Okay, define it. What do you think the definition is?
It's not a verb, so...
The definition of hyperbole is it's not a verb.
Ugh. English and math. You got me.
It's probably easier to use it in a sentence.
Apparently, geography and history we got you on, too.
I don't know. I think I know those.
So give us a guess.
Hyperbole.
Hyperbole.
She was... Hyperbole is an action.
That's not really using it in a sentence, nor is it correct. So,
And hyperbole is not an action.
can you steal, Suzanne?
This is a tough one.
Hello, yes?
Yeah, you can steal. Use hyperbole.
Hello, yes, radio station?
Use hyperbole in a sentence.
Hyperbole. Oh, jeez. The hyperbole of the situation is he wasn't right in his actions.
We're going to stop you right there.
I don't know.
You were just stringing words together there.
I could use hyperbole to describe Holly's bosom.
Yes, it would be hyperbole for me to say those are the greatest breasts I've ever seen in my life.
To take something to the ultimate max, to
Yes.
use to the nth degree, to use the greatest description ever.
I like your breasts, but for me to say those are the greatest breasts I've ever seen in my life might be hyperbole.
To blow something so far out of proportion when describing it.
Suzanne really wants Rise Against tickets, but to say that Rise Against is the greatest band of all time,
That would be...
Hyperbole.
There you go.
All right, it's choose your fate now.
Yeah, this is it. So it's a tiebreaker question now, Suzanne. Here are the options. You can either A, answer this question yourself, or make her answer it. If she gets it wrong, you win. If you get it right yourself, you win.
Okay, I'll answer it.
You'll answer it. Okay.
Here we go.
If the Penguins keep Sidney Crosby, Evgeny Malkin, Jordan Staal, and James Neal through their next contracts, their next salaries could total $35 million a year. If the NHL salary cap goes up to $70 million, what percent of the salary cap will those four players take up?
Holly's head hurts.
Do you want me to give you that again?
Yes, please.
Crosby, Malkin, Staal, and Neal, if they make $35 million a year, what percent of a $70 million salary cap would that be?
70 million, still 35.
Yes?
25%.
Oh, that is incorrect.
Holly, due to time constraints, would you like to steal this one?
21%.
Oh my god,
Oh my gosh!
no. The answer is 50%. I'm sorry, and I weep for both of you. Suzanne, that's a good guess, but I'm sorry you're wrong. I'm going to put you on hold and give you some parting gifts, all right?
Okay, thanks.
Because you deserve them. Hold on 1 second, all right? 21%? 412-333-WXDX, because they both lost. The next person who calls in wins. This is the X.